Hello Philip, I'm taking this opportunity to deliver you the questions that many Russian shooters are having to you after you won the British Open. So the first one would essentially be, how does it feel to win British Open again after 25 years?
Well, I was feel overwhelmed to have the privilege of even holding the title again. So for me it's a big, just a personal achievement and good for my family. And so a big honour, and all for my friends in my coaching academy and the hunting people who I shoot with since I was at school.
And actually this is your third British Open. You won one side by side,
Yeah.
and one over another general, and this is yet again second general British Open title in English sporting, is that right?
Yeah, I first won the British Open as a junior when I was 17 years old.
Was it side by side?
No,
in
in
general.
Open.
Okay.
In Open. Then I won it in '83 in the side-by-side section. In '85 I won it in the over and under general section. And
So
again,
it's altogether, it's not actually your second, it's your fourth British Open title over the last 25 years.
yeah,
It's just the second one in over and under.
in second one in the seniors.
Okay, cool. And there are like lots of people don't understand, who are you? Are you a coach? Are you a professional shooter? Are you a hunter? So who won this? Who won British Open this year? Was it like a professional shooter? Was it a coach? Was it a hunter? Or was it somebody else?
That was a combination between the whole three. So my original hunting instincts and what I learned through hunting, then together after going to competitions, learning about focus and concentration, and then putting these two combinations together, you understand about reading the targets, you understand about concentration, you understand about muscle memory, and thinking nothing, just focus on shooting, and you're in a world of your own.
But if anyone would ask you right before, maybe like 2 weeks before this year's British Open, who are you? Are you a coach or are you a professional shooter?
Professional coach.
Professional coach.
Professional coach, yeah.
Okay, and how did that victory change you as a coach, let's say? Because it's kind of maybe first time a practicing coach winning the British Open.
Yeah, I was so happy because this gives the people I teach confidence.
Yeah, so you can't be wrong.
I can't be wrong. This is the proof.
Okay.
So if you want to look at the proof or listen to somebody talking, it's your choice.
I start seeing now a lot of like I would say advanced customers with you. So how did your customer base change? What's changing? Like, did it attract some new people to yours? Is it like more hunters coming to coach with you?
In England we have the big pheasant shooting seasons and the pigeon hunting seasons. I've always been very busy teaching the people in England, the hunters, from end of September till the end of January. And so we focus on the hunting and pheasant techniques. And then after this, in February, March, it begins a bit quiet. Then we start on focusing on the competition shooters. So my coaching covers, I'm always moving with what's happening in the shooting calendar.
Okay, but what happens now is, that's what I noticed. I just see a lot of cars with just 3 or 4 digital license plates now at your location. So is it like much more high level pheasant shooters or whatever? I'm not really specialist. Coming to you or
not really. I get the people who come to me are from beginners, from normal hunting families, farming families, to high level competition shooters. So when you see the Aston Martins, the Ferraris in my yard, this is not because of. This is just, they're either specifically interested in pheasant shooting or competition shooting or hunting, and they're very successful people in their own their own business or their own life
Okay.
outside of shooting.
But the horizon of your customer has definitely broadened after British Open.
Yeah, as some people who doubted what I'm talking about.
Okay.
As many people doubt I teach about hard work, dedication, and so this has attracted more attention.
There have been lots of talks, and George Digwood spent like 5 posts in his Twitter about not showing up at shoot-off. Did you miss him at shoot-off?
Yes, I missed him very much because me and George go back a long time, back into the 70s. We was shooting. He was shooting as a junior, I was shooting as a junior, and we were shooting with side-by-side hunting guns. His family came from Kent, and they're a very big hunting family and very competitive. So I come from Norfolk, and we're in a different region, a very hunting region. So for me and George, that's always interesting to shoot against each other.
So hopefully you'll face this year. So I do wish both of you make it to the end, and people will be able to see that fantastic show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you just briefly show the guns that you are using? Which gun did you use this year to win British Open? What is that?
This gun I've used this gun for 25 years.
Which model is that?
It's a original 682 Beretta 682.
Where did you get it from? Did you bought it or?
No, Beretta give this to me
As a present?
25 years ago as a present to shoot, and I like the gun because the gun is not very nice looking, but it's a very good workhorse. So it's reliable and it does the job.
Do you use different guns for hunting or just use the same?
No,
gun
I
for shooting?
use this gun for everything.
And where's it all like scratched, and is it just because it's very
It's
there's so much
because-
rust on it? Is it just old?
Yeah, the gun is old, and also the starting when I'm hunting, we can't have any shine. If the gun shines the ducks or the pigeon, as the pigeon turns, you go poof, and you miss. So you can't have any shine on the gun. So I decided
Just
give it a paint,
yeah.
and this is then effective for
And
hunting.
can you give some details, because people are always interested to know what's a barrel length? Is it it's like 76 centimeters.
76.
And what is it chokes if you ever use
The
them?
chokes are never changed.
And-
Chokes they're
that-
rusted in. There's no point in chokes. If,
But
half and
at the end
half.
of it's half and half. And what's the barrel diameter? Is it like 18.3?
I no idea. I'm not a scientist. I'm sorry. If you want to look, you can. I'm a shooter. But it does a job. Every gun does a job.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about the other guns you got here. What they are?
So this gun,
This is your main workhorse.
This is the
right now
workhorse.
for the last 25 years.
this is a workhorse. In between the 25 years, I was lucky enough to rig off. They give me this gun for a present,
And what one was that?
and that was in 1995.
So
I
that
used-
that was almost like 15 years ago.
Yeah, and I
Almost
used
16 years ago.
yeah. So I used this gun for 3 years.
Did you win
I-
anything with this gun?
I came second in the English Open
Uh-huh.
behind Richard Folds. I came
Is
third,
it, what was it, like English sporting?
the English Open
Okay.
Sporting Championships,
Okay. Uh-huh.
and I came second behind Richard Folds in the shoot-off, and twice I came third in the British Open with this gun. in
Oh,
the
so
shoot-off.
that was the same situation as this year. So this gun could also potentially win.
Yeah.
If you would win Richard Falls in the shoot-off, this could be this.
Also could have won, but
It almost won.
always yeah.
It's actually like
So-
George Digwood's Pirates this year almost won British Open.
Yeah.
This Krikov is also almost won British Open.
Yeah, this
Okay.
also. But
Well,
I
that's
don't.
interesting to know.
But I don't blame the gun.
Oh.
It was my error.
Okay.
But this gun I used for 3 years, and you can see. Tell me the difference between
this gun and
this gun,
and the, that very old
this gun
Beretta.
for 3 years,
Uh-huh.
this gun
So it's got
for
25
25 years. I don't see the difference. It's not the gun. And this gun,
And what is this? What make is that?
This gun is a Winchester. This was my first gun. As a junior, I bought this. My parents bought me this gun. It's a Winchester type gun.
Is it, you said it's made in Japan actually.
It's made in Japan.
It's branded Miracle.
No, this
Or is it
branded
Browning?
Shadow Indy. Shadow Indy, which
Okay.
is
I don't even
a
know.
Winchester.
Okay.
Maybe this was a Japanese gun. This gun, I won the British Open. I won the British Open in 1985 with this gun. I used it for hunting.
And why did you stop using it?
I stopped using it because Beretta gave me this gun.
Oh, okay. So
So
there was no specific reason.
There was no reason.
Did you get down a little bit in your shooting
And-
when you changed to the other gun?
Yeah, and the biggest problem I had, and I now discovered as a coach, when you change a gun, you never increase your performance if the gun fits you in the first place. The problem is when you change a gun, you break your muscle memory. This breaks your concentration. So by changing a gun can only be good if your
it doesn't
original
fit.
gun did not fit
Or if it's bad in any way?
or was bad in any way.
Okay.
So,
understand.
so what happens is the only secret to the gun is the piece of wood. This piece of wood must be your dimensions. That must touch your face firmly. So wherever you look, this gun will shoot.
Okay.
Because you can see here,
Oh, it's almost
it's not fixed chokes. The
there was
barrels are worn.
worn out. Almost they start breaking it.
They
actually.
start breaking.
So you can't really use it any
So-
further. Maybe just show
Yeah, you
it.
can. I still win the British Open with this gun. Look.
Wow.
So it proves that the chokes.
So it doesn't have any chokes at all.
No,
You don't
Doesn't
even
have
know,
any
you don't
chokes.
even know
It's
what
about-
the diameter.
it's about half.
half and half again.
Half and half, and you can see it's worn so much. And I
Okay.
used this gun for 8 years.